Welcome into NBA Now. Harrison Graham and Chase Sr. with you. It is mailbag time. Hashtag NBA or Super Chat. We'll answer as many questions as we can. If you Super Chat, you can skip the line. Hey, Texas fellas, who would you rather have in their prime if you were building a super team? LaMarcus Aldridge or Anthony Davis? Appreciate the hashtag NBA there, Kyle. This is a fun question. Obviously, LaMarcus Aldridge had to suddenly retire due to the irregular heartbeat issue. I think it's Anthony Davis because he's more of a complete player and he blocks shots and he can score as well. I think offensively you could argue they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
But I think the defensive prowess of the Brow would give him the edge here.
I think so too, and I think Anthony Davis is a little bit more athletic. Career numbers, LaMarcus Aldridge, like an 18, 19 points per game guy, around 8 rebounds. Anthony Davis at this point of his career, nearly 24 points and 10 rebounds. So I think Anthony Davis is the better player. It's an interesting conversation. I think LaMarcus Aldridge is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. 7-time All-Star, 3 All-NBA teams. But Anthony Davis is a unicorn. He's built different, and while he might not be the number 1 option on a championship team, one of the best number 2 options.
And I will say this, LaMarcus Aldridge handled being a top option in Portland better than AD ever did
That's
in
a
New
great
Orleans.
point.
And that deserves some credit. And that Portland team won more than the Pelicans did when AD was their top option. So I wouldn't completely discount Aldridge here, but overall I would agree. I would type AD here, but I think it's actually a lot closer than a lot of, under the age of 25 basketball fans would think here. So get your votes in. Type LA for LaMarcus Aldridge. Type AD for Anthony Davis. Who in their prime would you rather have if you're building a super team? NBA Rumors is presented by the Newsbreak app. We partnered up with these guys about a month ago, and hey, I downloaded this app right away, and it's been a game changer for me. If you want local news alert based on your zip code, based on your city, keep up with things happening in your community, politics, pop culture, like I said, local news as well, food reviews, new restaurants popping up in your area, the Newsbreak app is for you. Go to chatsports.com/newsbreak. Sports content as well, including some videos from us here at Chat Sports. Chase, I know you're a big fan of this app.
Huge fan, and it's funny because we were talking the other day about how far phones have come, how far apps have come. I remember being in high school and I'd kind of sneak text under the desk with one of those keyboard phones. Now that I have an iPhone, I have a bunch of apps on it, and one of the apps that I use the most, it's the Newsbreak app, because as you mentioned, everything shows up on one single feed from your local news sources. So basically everything you need to know nationally, locally, in your community, it's right on the Newsbreak app.
Think of it this way. Instead of downloading 10 different apps from different publications, it all comes together in one with Newsbreak. Chatsports.com/Newsbreak. That link will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Go ahead and download the app today. Richie Laker next up. This is LeBron's second injury in 3 years with my Lakers. Any concerns about his durability when he comes back? Laker Nation. Look, LeBron hasn't been human throughout most of his career. He's starting to be a little human. Now, when he plays, he's still the best, if not one of the best players in the world, even at 36 years old. But look, anytime a player is over 35 and has been in the NBA since he was 18, at some point you're going to have a little bit of concern, and we've seen that the past couple of years.
Look, at some point in time, Father Time is going to catch up to LeBron. It's going to catch up to Tom Brady. Who knows when, but it's going to happen at some point. That's just the history. Maybe Tom Brady plays till he's 60.
I've decided it's not catching up to Tom Brady.
Look, at some point it's going to happen, right? But for LeBron, like, he had a back injury in 2014. He had a groin injury 2 years ago and this ankle injury. And honestly, you can make the argument that if Solomon Hill were to fall into any player the way that he did into LeBron James's leg, could have been like a torn ACL. It was only a high right ankle sprain for LeBron. He's an alien. I think he's going to be fine. I don't think this is a sign of LeBron James aging. I just think it's a sign and a signal that it was just bad luck. That's
you
it.
play this long, you're going to have injuries at some point. It's just unavoidable. I mean, Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavs never had a major injury, which is a miracle.
Wow.
At 7 feet tall. But even toward the end, a couple of things flared up for him as well. He'll be fine. Ankle sprain, it's going to go away. I would expect him to be back very, very soon. Now, we have a lot of NBA team-based channels here at Chat Sports, and if you didn't know that, well, we're here to tell you about it. The Lakers Report, man, they're just running away with this thing. We have 35,000 subscribers, so you Lakers fans, go sub today. YouTube.com/LakersTV, the latest news and rumors around the purple and gold. Warriors fans, we just crossed 15,000 subscribers. Chase has been doing a great job over there, keeping you guys up to date, keeping you guys on track of the Steph Curry heaters. YouTube.com/WarriorsTV for Warriors coverage all year long. Dallas Mavericks today, we're approaching 13,000 subs. Not as much coverage recently, but we're looking to ramp that up here at Chat Sports. YouTube.com/MavsTV for you MFFLs. And then Boston Celtics today, we're close. 5,000 subs just around the corner. If you're a Celtics fan, YouTube.com/CelticsTV is the place to go. Chase has been grinding to get that channel to over 5,000 subscribers. Help us out. If we get more subscribers, we'll do more videos. So go check out our team-based channels. Gwendolyn Durhammer Hill. Which team needs Moses Moody the most in the 2021-2022 draft? They already confirmed, he already confirmed for the 2021-22 draft. Chase is going to look up some numbers real quick on Moses Moody. Look, I'll just say this just as a general statement. A, the NBA draft is the ultimate crapshoot. B, if it's not one of the top couple of guys like a Cade Cunningham, a Suggs, a Mobley, it's hard to say, like, this team needs this guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just too much of an unknown when it comes to the NBA draft. NFL draft, for example, you look at a team like the Jags, you're like, they need a quarterback. Go get Trevor Lawrence. It's just natural.
Yeah, who is Moses Moody as a prospect? Kind of hard to decipher. Is he the guy that in the SEC championship against LSU is going to drop 28 points, or is he the guy against Baylor, a team with a lot of NBA prospects, long, physical, fast, who goes 2 of 10 for only 11 points? You got to
Good year at Arkansas.
figure out that range there. I think at Arkansas, definitely improved his stock, and he got some quality coaching there as well.
BJ Sports, did the Bulls lose the Vucevic trade? I knew this topic was going to come up on this show, or at least on Twitter. We have to remember when it comes to this Vucevic trade, this really wasn't about this year. Now, look, it's been disappointing early on. I think they've lost like 9 out of 13 since making the trade, but Vooch is averaging like 27 in Chicago. It hasn't really been a Vooch issue. Team chemistry, they don't have a lot of good defenders. Vooch and Zach LaVine, your best 2 players, neither are known for their defense. Yeah, if they miss the playoffs this year, that's disappointing. Vooch has 2 more years on his deal. Zach LaVine is entering superstar status. This is really about next year and beyond to add more talent around these guys. Sure, the early results aren't great, but to just speculate that they've lost the trade already, that's completely reckless.
Yeah, right when they made that trade, I think they reeled off 5 straight losses. Then they went on a winning streak and won like 4 or 5 in a row. Now they've lost 4 in a row. And the big thing with Chicago this year, in the immediacy of the moment, Zach LaVine out because of COVID protocols. Who knows how long he's going to be out. But for right now, yes, the Bulls have been disappointing, but I think this move was made with keeping in mind that Vooch is going to be under contract.
Ask us this 2 years from now, and we'll have a better answer. Subscribe and join us because, hey, we go live every Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Pacific time here on Chat Sports for the latest NBA news and rumors, and, of course, live Q&A as well. I will say 2 Fridays from now, it's day 2 of the NFL draft, so that's a Friday. We won't be live for NBA Now, but we will be live for the NFL Draft, so that's fun as well. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Chase and I are keeping it real with you guys when it comes to the latest surrounding the NBA.